Neuromodulation is using devices to interface with the nervous system. In the brain, there's over 100 billion wires that send electrical signal that control all of the processes in your body. And so neuromodulation in its simplest form is recording an electrical signal before breaking a wire and then injecting that electrical signal afterwards. So this is what the retinal prosthetic and the cochlear prosthetic do for deaf and blind people. It's simply there's a broken wire and we create this neural bypass. We hijack the nervous system. This has the potential to be the most dominant medical treatment of any treatment out there in the next 10 to 15 years. It has had more FDA approvals by far in the last 5 years than any drugs. In fact, I come from the National Institutes of Health. There hasn't been many fundamentally new drug discoveries. There's just generics and things like that in the last several years. There have been dozens of FDA approvals for diverse conditions: deafness, blindness, sleep apnea, hypertension, heart failure, obesity, stroke, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease. When you tap into the nervous system, it treats, to some extent, can treat everything if you really know what you're doing. So the injector is to try to take this out of the hands of an invasive surgery and try to get it to be minimally invasive, like a tattoo. So instead of implanting these complex systems, this is actually a liquid in a syringe that can be targeted to a deep nerve, pulled back out to the surface, and then we can interface with a standard, what's called a TENS unit, that's used in physical therapy, where normally they're trying to stimulate superficial muscle. We can actually route it to the deep nerve. This technology has the potential to be completely disruptive in multiple ways. Right now, for people who have neuromodulation devices, they're getting these sophisticated battery chips put in their chest that then connect to wires that talk to their nervous system. And they can cost $40,000 to $100,000. It's an invasive surgical procedure. With this injectrode, which is liquid in a syringe, it has one component. It can cost under 20 bucks and can route your deep nerves to your surface, where you can use a $50 TENS unit. So realistically, if you can make it minimally invasive, you can start using it well before drugs are used. And if you make it cheap, you can make sure that everybody uses it.